Hey everyone, I just finished Sin City #2, Frank Miller's Dame to Kill For, and this, again, if you've seen the film, will be fairly familiar. Most of it, I think, is actually covered in the second film, which I've only seen once or twice, and I have memories of that second film being not great, which is heartbreaking for many reasons. But this book follows Dwight on his travels, and his main issue is Ava, and Ava is the woman in his life that he cannot resist, and she broke him. She walked away for someone else with money. Dwight's just about getting by, and naturally she comes back into his life. One of the really nice things about this graphic novel is how it crosses over with the first one. The first one, obviously, we get Marv and his story from start to completion, and in this graphic novel you get to see like some of the moments that play out in Marv's story as they play out in this story. So the two stories kind of happen overlappingly, and it's just really good. It's really well done. And whereas Marv was like this barely human, quite animalistic creature of rage who went most of his life without purpose and suddenly found his purpose to be one of vengeance, Dwight has this crux in his life that he just can't get past. He's got issues with beautiful women, or specifically Ava and the beautiful woman, who, if I recall correctly, in the film was played by Eva Green, and if there was ever likely to be a woman who could make me feel like Dwight, I think it's going to be Eva Green, because goodness me. However, back on point, this is great. The art is great, the action's great, the plot's great, the writing's great. It's just so satisfying. Yeah, it's a different kind of relationship to me that I get personally as to the relationship I have with Marv, where sometimes I feel so similar. I feel slightly less connection to Dwight and his issue, but I still feel the pressures and the that kind of animal stupidity that Dwight suffers from so chronically. I'd like to say, at this stage in my life, I have that part of me under control. But that's part of the fear, I suppose, that you just don't know until you're tested. Anyway, Frank Miller, A Dame to Kill For, Sin City Book 2, very much worth continuing on. If you've taken the great step and read Book 1, I see no reason whatsoever to stop at Book 1. Book 2 is just as good. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Thanks for watching. Farewell.